A friend sought my assistance for a podiatric consultation and also requested my help with a wall that appears very unattractive, seems to have deteriorated, and suffers from humidity issues. We plan to adorn it with contemporary decorative acoustic panels that are presently in vogue and enhance aesthetic appeal once installed. The wall's condition posed significant challenges during installation, necessitating careful execution to ensure that electrical plugs and switches remained undisturbed. For those interested in witnessing the impressive outcome of our installation process, be sure to watch the forthcoming video. Of decorative acoustic panels. There are several medium sizes like this around a meter and longer sizes like this 240. They are all similar with a fiber filter behind that serves for acoustics and MDF slats that imitate wood that make the decorative effect. There are also those that are just decorative without the filter behind.
And although they're harder to find now,
they are also prepared for humidity.
After measuring the wall dimensions, we purchased the model he preferred. They will be installed at a height of 1 meter and 20 centimeters. We encountered the first issue. The panel has measurements of 2 by 40, and it was not cut to size at the shopping center. Fortunately, they fit in a medium-sized car with a gate, shown here in a Volkswagen Golf. The assembly instructions mention that the panels can be installed using either screws or adhesive. Personally, I chose to use screws to secure them. These screws that are seen since I found it easier to work on it, and also, in case of any problem, they can always be unscrewed.
On the wall where it will be installed, is there a socket and can it be placed saving the socket as we see here? Or to the ground?
in both cases it looks very good, and in this case it is.
He chose down to the floor.
We started by cleaning the wall by scraping the damaged parts.
Afterward, we carefully applied the joint and crack sealant putty.
While it's drying, we carefully remove it.
The plugs, yes, the plugs. Switches and advanced fiber optic cables.
We already have the wall totally bare. Electricity was the most entertaining thing, and in the case of the switch, which was also switched, the idea was to remove the one they had castrated and buy another with the same surface, but we found that the surface ones had different connections, which entertained the installation quite a bit. We began by cutting the panels in half and discovered that some of them split perfectly symmetrically.
There were holding staples, and they had to be saved. On the other hand, in others, half of them did not match. The staples that hold the slats together.
The tool of choice to make the cut was the cutter and a fine-tooth melamine saw that cut both the MDF and the filter very well. The problem is that when they are cut with caladora, they are not as accurate as a factory cut to size, but later we will see how we will do it so that they look good aesthetically. To ensure the wall breathes and doesn't transfer moisture to the panels, and to save the plinth from curving, we'll place slats that separate the wall. These slats will be installed at 3 different heights, providing an anchoring point for the panels to be screwed into, ensuring alignment with the slat screws. We'll mark them accordingly to ensure everything coincides later. Initially, I'll use a small drill bit to avoid damaging the wood. The hole is significantly large, so I'll follow up by drilling with a size 6 bit. In preparation for positioning the switches and plugs, we carefully measure and cut pieces of wood matching the slat widths. These will be mounted using cleats similarly to ensure uniform alignment. Additionally, strategically drilling holes allows us to seamlessly thread the cables through, ensuring they remain hidden from view in the future.
It must be said that between slat and slat,
a minimum of separation has been left,
in case there was any dilation.
and in the latter from here I know.
Have you left room for the plug wires?
We begin to place the panels, we present the piece. The panels are machined and we will do so by leaving the part of the filter visible on the left and screwing into the filter, being careful not to penetrate. With the screw, we will place the left screw and the middle one. The last one will be placed at the end of the hole to have flexibility and thus fit the next piece.
And the screw is super hidden.
Shortly after we started, we met. That here we are going to place this 2-outlet plug. We're going to have
Than cutting this sheet without cutting the felt, obviously.
For this we're going to use the multi-tool.
Let's take a closer look and see the final result. And I placed this order, it goes absolutely fantastic. And now here's the deal. Will he come here?
Once done,
This has been completely cut.
Part in which fastening staples go.
the blades move.
Here it is.
We'll figure it out, carefully placing a screw right in the back.
Let's see.
Perfect.
We drilled holes in the felt with our own drill.
And widen the hole with scissors?
We see that the felt is.
Works easily.
It's definitely time to turn the switch. And even though these surface,
They already have some ready.
Holes.
To run the wires.
am I gonna drill it?
And so pass them through.
Behind and keep them hidden.
Wood bits are often used for drilling into plastic materials. For my particular project, I'm planning to use a shovel bit that is 16 mm wide.
Once the electrical installation is completed,
We turned up the automatics and checked that everything worked well.
Here we can see how the panels are placed in machimbrado and we continue with it.
Here we cut out the part of the large surface plug.
As there is a part that is held by
Staples pops out no problem.
We also drill to take advantage and leave hidden cables. Last piece to put,
Which we're going to have to trim.
and leaving felt in the final part.
We do it again with the caladora.
Finish this last piece.
I put in the 3 screws that were missing.
To put at the end of each panel.
This.
It's already finished, and we find something already planned.
Moreover, the height precision is not consistent for all panels.
To have cut them with the caladora. Nothing happens because we are going to place some slats that are going to cover this for us, and they are going to equalize
Las heights. We give them a varnish.
protector, and we put them in.
Plugs for the top covers.
Once everything was completed, we purchased some adhesive plugs that easily snap into place, concealing the set screws effectively.
Let's see the result.
And with the before and after.
And stay and watch the fake shots.
If you want to feel free to ask any questions in the comments.
What if you liked the video? I hope you like it.
Look at my other channel content, and yes,
Do you like subscribe?
best regards, and until we meet again. Video.
I'm not putting it in anymore, come on.
Let's see what...
Tal. Torcido.
Fuck, what happened?
What happened?
Cracked.